Assalamu alaikum. I'm Rizwana and today we are going to recite My Last Dutchess. After that, I will give some critical analysis and summary of the poem. That's my last Dutchess, painted on the wall, looking as if she were alive, I call. That piece, a wonder, now Fra Pandolf's hands, worked busily a day, and there she stands. Will there please you sit and look at her? I said, Fra Pandolf by design, for never read. Strangers like you that pictured countenance, the depth and passion of its earnest glance. But to myself they turn, since none puts by the curtain I have drawn for you, but I. And seemed as they would ask me, if they durst, how such a glance came there, so not the first. Are you to turn and ask thus? Sir, there was not. Her husband's presence only called that spot of joy into the Duchess' cheek. Perhaps Fra Pandolf chanced to say her mental lapse. Over my lady's wrist, too much or paint must never hope to reproduce the faint half flush that dies along her throat. Such stuff was courtesy, she thought, and cause enough for calling up that spot of joy. She had a heart, how shall I say, too soon made glad, too easily impressed. She liked whatever she looked on, and her looks went everywhere. Sir, it was all one. My favor at her breast, the dropping of the daylight in the west, the bow of cherries, some officious fool broke in the orchard for her, the white mule. She rode with round the terrace, all and each would draw from her alike the approving speech, or blush at least. She thanked men, good but thanked, somehow, I know not how, as if she ranked my gift of a 900 years old name with anybody's gift who had stooped to blame. This sort of trifling, even had you skill in speech where I have not to make your will quite clear to such an one, and say just this or that in you discuss me, here you miss, or there exceed the mark, and if she let herself be lessened so, nor vainly set her wits to yours forsooth and made excuse, even then would be some stooping, and I choose never to stoop. Oh, sir, she smiled, no doubt, whenever I passed her, but who passed without. Much the same smile this grew, I gave commands. Then all smiles stopped together, there she stands. As if alive, will they please your eyes? We will meet the company below, then I repeat. The Count, your master's known munificence, is ample warrant that no just pretense of mine for dowry will be disallowed, though this fair daughter's self as I avert. At starting is my object, nay, we will go together down, sir. Notice Neptune though. Taming a seahorse thought a rarity, which claws of Eisenberg cast in bronze for me. My Last Dutchess is a great dramatic monologue. The speaker is the Duke of Ferrara, a 16th century nobleman of Italy. He is represented as speaking his mind aloud to a silent listener. In this dramatic monologue, the Duke is speaking to the envoy of a court whose daughter he intends to marry. He shows the envoy his picture gallery and stops before the picture of his last duchess. It is not by mere accident that he talks of his dead wife. He does so by design. He wants to impress on the envoy and his master, the Count, as to the sort of behavior he expected from the women he was going to marry. He threatens his listener that he would tolerate no rivals for his next wife's smiles. Don't forget to like my video, subscribe my channel and press the bell icon to click on all options and also share it. Hoping that you have learned something about Browning's dramatic monologue, My Last Dutchess. Thanks for watching.